Hello and welcome to another one of D's ADD videos. Today we're going to be looking at a basic example or two of double integrals, and we're going to be using them to find the area. So again, area can either be a dx dy or a dy dx depending on the region of interest. Okay, it's a good idea to graph these things before you get started. That way you can get a clear indication as to which one is better. If you got a rough idea of what the pictures look like, and it would help, but if not, it might be a good idea for you to go back and review some of your basic graphing skills. So let's look at this problem here. We've got x values between 0 and 4, y values between the x-axis and this line. So if I were to graph this function, it would look like this. So this is the area that we're talking about, and in yellow you have your region of interest. Okay, so if you again imagine yourself being inside this region of interest, in most cases, I told you I was going to use dy dx. So if you are using dy dx and you look up, what function do you see? Well, I see this x plus 2. If you look down, what function do you see? Y equals 0. Okay. Now, for some of these more basic regions like this, you should be able to determine that without graphing it, because we know that x plus 2 is a straight line. You should be able to pick an x value between these two numbers, plug it into here, so plug in 1 for instance, and you get a 3. What that tells you is your y value for this function right here is above the x-axis, so should be your top bound. And if you write 0 on the bottom, even though this is a number, it's the equation for this horizontal line. Then the smallest and largest x value. Okay, remember, area is integral of dy dx, or you could do dx dy. I'm doing dy dx in this case. So how do I do that? Well, let's go through it. The integral of 1, there's an implied 1 there, it would be y with respect to y. Then you evaluate that between x plus 2 and 0. When you plug that in, you're going to get an x plus 2 minus a 0, which equals x plus 2, which then gets integrated from 0 to 4. Again, I'm trying to explain the basic concept. There's nothing too fancy going on here. So square it over 2 plus 2x. Okay? Now that gets evaluated between 0 and 4. You get 16 over 2 plus 8 minus 0. So you get 8 plus 8, which is 16. And there's your answer for the area. So again, that was a very basic example. Practice, practice, practice. Check out the intermediate and advanced examples. Thank you and have a nice day.